Hi English 9, welcome to week 4. I just wanted to remind you off the bat that this Friday, since it is week 4, is our first lock deadline. So everything from weeks 1, 2, and 3, all the poetry stuff is going to be locking this Friday, and you want to make sure that that is in by 11:59 p.m. So that's everything, all the short poems we looked at, the poem analysis you guys worked on last week in week 3, and it's also going to include an assignment from this week, which is the kind of analysis that you end up doing based off of last week's poem that you went into detail and depth in on each of those 4 assignments. You want to be able to put together a cohesive, well thought, planned out paragraph with an introduction, like a hook, grab the reader's attention, your thesis about what element of poetry helps to portray the theme the best, your evidence, your commentary, and your conclusion. So you're going to put that paragraph together this week as well, and that is also locking this Friday. So basically everything poetry related, locking this Friday so that we can now move on to Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet is your other assignment for this week. If you came to class last week on Thursday, you do not need to do the online assignment because you have credit for the online assignment. But I do still want you to read Act 1 of Romeo and Juliet. I posted on there the Shakespeare version, which means that on the left side, you guys see the Shakespearean version of Romeo and Juliet. But on the right-hand side, you guys see an interpretation of it where it puts it into our more modern day language. It is about 20 pages long, but it is in play format, so it goes fast. It's just really kind of deciphering and remembering who the different characters are so that you kind of know who's talking, who's on whose side, who's part of whose family. And if you have questions on any of that, you can certainly come and see me. Most of you did come to class on Thursday, so again, that means you do not have to do the online assignment. However, if you did not attend class on Thursday, you guys will read Act 1, and then I give you, I believe, 5 questions in the assignment, and you have to choose 2 of them. And you're responding to those in, again, well thought out paragraphs with an introduction, evidence from the act or the play that you're pulling from, and commentary on how that connects to the question, how it is answering the question, and a conclusion. So you want to make sure that you respond just to 2. Even if it gives you 5 questions, you're only choosing 2 to respond to. If you have any questions on how to, find your evidence or what the questions are asking, you can certainly come and see me. The big thing is putting together a plan to make sure that you have all of your assignments that will be locking on Friday in and done before Friday. Grades are not where I really want to see them right now, and so I want to make sure that we can turn this around early before it gets too late and we start kind of getting to the point where I say, well, there's really no point in trying because you can't pass. Because right now it's still early and you can certainly pass. For your extra credit this week, you guys are going to watch the video that follows this one, so video number 2, and it talks about 5 things that you can control in your life. I want you guys to watch through that video and then decide which of those 5 things do you feel like is getting in your way, is your biggest obstacle that you need to overcome, and how can you overcome it? So you're going to respond to that for your extra credit by giving me 4 to 5 sentences talking about which one you think is your biggest struggle and how you can try to overcome that struggle to, to maybe do more work, to do better in school, to do better in other areas of your life, because you guys can certainly make changes anytime you are ready and willing to do so. So I hope that you guys have a great week. I hope you guys come by and see me. If you come to class this Thursday, we'll be working on Romeo and Juliet Act 2. So if you have any questions, come by and see me and I will help you guys out. See you. Bye.